morning, everybody. Morning, Ava Gracie. Love you, girls. So today's a little sad day for Mindful Foreman. It's my wedding anniversary, and it's the first one that I'm actually divorced and separated. Not gonna lie, it's not a good day. I want to talk a little bit about the world and your relationship issues and your parenting issues. I'm not gonna lie. Marriage is hard. Marriage is difficult. Marriage is work. It's hard work. But just like a bad job, sometimes you just gotta walk away. You gotta walk away from what's good and carry on with your life and move on. Now, there's heartbreak. There's heartache. There's what is it? You're mad at everyone. You're mad at the ex. You're mad at this. It's all their fault. At the end of the day, it's you. It's your choice. It's your choice. It's what you want. If you want a bad relationship, stay in the relationship. If you want to be miserable in a relationship, stay in it. If you don't want to, figure out what's wrong with you. Not with her or with him. Figure out what's wrong with you. And when you figure out what's wrong with you, fix that. Fix it, because there's a reason. There's something that's not you're not happy with. So once you're happy with that, you start living a happier life. You make those changes, and everything becomes that much easier. You become happier. People around you respect you more in certain ways. The problem is that if your partner doesn't do any changing, they're still not going to like you. They're still not going to like the person that you are, even no matter who you become. Example for us, I went through a lot of changes. I was very upset. She said I had rage issues. It wasn't rage issues. It was not being heard, not being listened to, not just by her, but my whole life. So, being in a marriage, the only two people who know what happens behind that door are the two people in that marriage. To be honest, it just wasn't working anymore. It wasn't right. It wasn't good for my girls. Our daughters weren't seeing what love was, weren't seeing the respect that needed to be shown between two partners. And I decided to walk away. I didn't walk away. I decided to end the marriage. Never walked away from my kids. Never walked away from anything. I tried my best. Everybody who knows me knows I did everything I could do to salvage it. Didn't work out. That's okay. It's not the end of the world. My girls are actually doing better now, even through the old COVID thing and all that stuff. And they're doing better now with us apart than they ever were with us together. We get to be more open and honest with our girls. We get to talk to them. We get to hear and listen to what they're feeling, of how everything around them is affecting them. So you get to learn about children and how they feel and how life changes you. How life, we're all born innocent. We're all born perfect. It's life that changes us. It makes us make decisions. And a lot of us make bad decisions. A lot of us make great decisions. But every single person in the world makes bad decisions. You'll learn. You learn from that. If you wake up every day and never learn, what the fuck is the point of waking up? So you learn from that and you adjust and you make better decisions. The people who don't, well, you're destined for fucking nothing. So the point of it is, we had children together. We were together a long time. Just the two of us, enjoying life, just the two of us. And then we got married and had kids right away. But the relationship wasn't there. But one thing that is always going to be there is our kids. are girls. So, no matter what she did to me, okay, this is me speaking, no matter what she did to me, I have to forgive. I don't have to forget. I have to forgive. I have to understand she's going through stuff. I have to understand her own struggles, her own personal things that nobody knows other than you, other than the person that, like me, you. That's it. If you don't talk about it, if you don't open up, no one will ever know. Women who say, you should know, he should know, he should... Fuck off. Nobody knows. You know what? You should fucking know too. You know, like women, you should know. I'm equal rights to everything, so equal rights to everybody. That means equal rights to every human. No matter the sex, the race, or anything, it's equal rights to everybody. Nobody knows, fuck. And the testing thing there, that I'm gonna test them to see how he does. Fuck off. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fail. And if we're smart, we'll fucking fail smartly. I got a buddy who he actually did it. I heard a guy's doing this. Fuck up your laundry the first load. Guess what? You'll never have to do fucking laundry again. I mean, but then you're causing issues, right? Because you don't know how to do laundry, blah, blah, blah. Women, let me tell you something. You don't do laundry. Men, you don't do laundry. You put the fucking clothes in a machine, bloop, and push a button. Then you take the clothes out, and you push a button. It's not doing laundry. I mean, come on. There's other places in the world that are like, what? You're doing laundry right now? I don't even have electricity. You have water that goes into that? I gotta drink the water that cleans my fucking clothes. Like, fucking get over yourselves. The point of the relationship thing is that if you can't have respect for each other and realize that there are young children, kids, our future, we're all gonna die. They're the next ones. They're gonna have kids, and then you see how that happens there, people? Common sense. So if you don't care about the kids, what the fuck did you have kids for? If all you're doing is fighting with each other, what the fuck are the kids gonna do? They're just gonna fight with theirs. Here's another thing. People who are having kids for the paycheck, for the companionship, for whatever, okay? Because you have to have a baby. Understand one thing. You are a child of somebody, correct? If you have a mother and a father, we all do, right? We all do. It takes two. Even if it's in vitro, there's a dude that put his sperm, so he's technically the dad, right? Like, whether you're playing God or whatever, I mean, there's still a dude that jacked off in a cup, and you're putting sperm in your thingy, and then baby's gonna happen. So there's a mom and there's a dad. I don't give a fuck how you look at it. There's a mom, there's a dad. When a child grows up without both parents, what kind of struggle do you think that kid's gonna have? So you're a person who has to have companionship, who has to have a child, and you go and you talk to your mom about it, you go and you talk to your dad about it, and all this stuff, and you keep going back to your mom, and you get the support of your mom and your dad, and they pay for it, and they help you out, and they do all that stuff. You're that to that kid. You are that. Except they don't have a dad. They don't have a dad. Or they don't have a mom. Or whatever the fuck, however the fuck you did it. Takes two. Takes two people. Two people to raise a child. It's the DNA mixing of fucking two people to make one person. And you're turning around and you're thinking, oh, I can do this alone. I can do this alone. You can't fucking do it alone. You might survive. And the child might survive. But that kid is not getting the life that they deserve. The child did nothing. Kids did nothing. You were fucking man and woman enough to have sex, You got pregnant. Time to change your life. It's not about you anymore. It's never about you anymore. It's about them. That's what you're leaving. If you have no kids your whole life, if you have no kids, which is fine, which is good choice, whatever, your own choice. I love kids. If that's your choice, then you have the right to be selfish every single day and only think about yourself. The moment you become a parent, the moment you become pregnant, you are no longer you. You are you and that child. So when you take that away from a person, they don't know what real life is about. We've created this world of divorce and 50% of divorce and whatever. I get it. I get that. But now we're also creating children without both parents, without both points of views, without the support and protection of both. You're relying on grandparents now. Grandparents have worked their whole fucking lives. Do you think grandparents spent their whole lives to support your fucking ass? And then to turn around and pay for your fucking kid? Grandparents love their grandchildren. That doesn't, but there's something deep down inside saying, why the fuck can't you do this yourself? You were a woman and man enough to, get pregnant. Why the fuck do I have to help you out again? I get help from my parents. I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're taking away from a child that did nothing to this world but just was born. So when you're in a relationship and it goes apart, you have to remember you have kids. No matter what, you're still a parent. I am still a father. At the end of the day, I will always be a father. I have two beautiful, smart, important, kind, generous daughters. That's what I'm leaving the world. Not leaving anything else. That's what I'm leaving the world. And couldn't be prouder. Could not be prouder. Couldn't be prouder of the ex either, because she really is an amazing woman who is doing an amazing job raising our girls. Because if we can't be together, right, someone's got to be with the children all the time. Our situation is a little different than others. You want to know why? It's because it's respect. People don't understand. I get told all the time, oh, you're going back with her. Oh, you're going back with her. You must be going back. No. That part of our life together is over with. I'm carrying on. I'm going to show my girls what you can do in life, what I enjoy. She's going to show what she enjoys, hopefully, and all that other stuff. But the one thing will always happen is my girls have a mom, and a dad. They will always have that. And that will never change. Trips, certain things, first experiences. I'm not going to take that away from her, and I hope she respects me the same. She won't do that to me. I want to take them to, say, Niagara Falls or Toronto or whenever all this shit is all done and over with, when things are safe. I want her to come with me. Obviously, I'm not paying for her. Like, that's not going to happen, so I'm saving money. But I'm saying I want you to experience that with our kids, because that was the plan. We never planned on having kids and divorcing. We planned on having kids, or when we got married, to have our kids and be married forever. Didn't work out. Life changes. Life happens. So, we're good. But people, remember, when you're parents, at the end of the day, you're always parents. And if you're relying on grandma and grandpa, if you're relying on your parents for anything, even if it's mowing your lawn or taking care of anything, now they have a kid to take care of at their retirement age. So everybody try to be a little bit more common sense in your decisions, especially when bringing kids in the world. Like, I mean, I got a hard time seeing people and blah, 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 whatever. But, I mean, stay safe, stay strong. Mindful Foreman out.